What's the darkest secret you learned completely by accident? 1. When my mom and dad were dating, they had a falling out for a while when my mom was in college. During that time, she started dating another guy. He was an abusive alcoholic and she couldn't get away from him. He hit her a couple different times. She called my dad and had him confront the guy. After he did that, the other guy started abusing my mom even more. One night, things finally came to a head when the guy was really drunk and my dad confronted him again. He took a swing at my dad and my dad picked him up and threw him off of a 5th floor balcony. The guy later died in the hospital and his death was ruled accidental. My mom and dad got married a year later, and I wasn't born until 8 years after that. I didn't know any of this until my dad almost died from heart surgery complications, and he told me. They've been married over 40 years. 2. That while my stepmom was dying in the hospital of brain cancer, my dad was getting involved with her nurse. Immediately after she died, they got together, and he used her life insurance money to go on a trip around the world. He later married her and had 2 kids. I knew about how quickly he got remarried, but didn't know where he actually met her. It was one of my stepsisters who just vented to me randomly one day on the phone. She also told me crazy stories of sadistic abuse her and her other sister suffered from their new stepmom. It was shocking to say the least. 3. My mother and I, who I am minimal contact with, had a weird NYC week holiday. At one point, I had a job interview mid-holiday, so she left me alone with her laptop to do it. After the interview, she hadn't returned, so I just snooped on her laptop. That's when I found out my grandfather had died a millionaire, which, as I've shared, I think in other comments, was from his obsession with stocks and shares. He lived a frugal existence. Turned out my mom had been his power of attorney at the end and had spreadsheeted everything. I then found a letter she forged in my name, including falsifying my signature and putting the money my grandfather gave me in his will to a bank account I do not own, that she opened fraudulently in my name. The money doesn't actually bother me, the betrayal does. In addition to this, I found she had been stalking my Instagram and social medias, which is very bizarre as she saved loads of photos of me. Yet on holiday, didn't take a single photo of me in person, even when I was taking some selfies of myself or getting her to pose for pics / taking pics of her. Absolutely dumbfounded who this woman is.